Hello, my name is Tony and this is Fragdicted. In today's episode I'm going to be going through another Parfums De Marly fragrance, and this time it is Nisean. Stay tuned. So thanks again for joining me on this Parfums De Marly road to a purchase. So Nisean is a Oriental spicy. It was released in 2016. Let me run through the notes with you. So in the top we have lime, grapefruit and pink pepper. In the mid we have flowers, which is quite vague, rose, geranium, saffron and labdanum. And in the base we have patchouli leaf, precious woods, again whatever that may be, cedar and amber. So on first spray, so on the opening, you get an aged woody note with a hint of sweet spice. There is also a blast of patchouli in this as well. It is a very patchouli heavy fragrance. If you love patchouli, this may be something for you. To me it smells old school and gentlemanly. There is a real quality to it. So the saffron and the pink pepper do play a part in the overall composition, and it gives it that lovely quality sweet spice that I mentioned earlier. So at first when you spray this, I couldn't get any of the florals, the rose or the flowers that are listed, and I didn't understand where that would come from, because reading the notes you might think that this is 100% unisex. Now all fragrance is genderless, I get that, but to me this leans really masculine. Eventually on the deep dry down, and we're talking maybe half an hour to an hour in, I think I can pick up a hint of the rose, and it is very very faint in the background. They are definitely using really high quality ingredients in this. You can just tell it's quite natural. The patchouli leaf is really strong. So if you ask me to describe this to you, and quite frankly that's my job and that's what I'm here to do, I would say it's like a really high quality classic aftershave. It's almost barbershop like, but to me it's a little too woody for that, and there's also no lavender, but it's got that classic feel to it. There is a touch, and I say a touch, of sweetness, but that mainly comes in deeper into the dry down. It's not very resinous. Although there is citrus listed in the top, again I don't get that. It's not a citrusy fragrance at all. I don't pick up on the lime and grapefruit one bit. Now I think in terms of performance, the projection is incredible. It really does project and bounce off the skin. It does quite quickly settle down though, so although the opening might be a little, not challenging, but a little loud, it does settle quite quickly and it softens a little bit. So to summarise, I do like it. I think I really appreciate it for what it is. It's just a little mature for my taste. I think if you're over 50 you'll really like this, and this will take you back to a time when fragrances did smell quite similar. That's not a bad thing. I like some classic barbershop fragrances. This personally hasn't got enough sweetness in for me, but I do think it's really classy, really gentlemanly. It's too classy for me, let's be fair. So this isn't going to go to the top of my Parfums De Marly buy list. There is another reason why. My wife said that this smells like an aftershave her dad used to wear when she was a little girl, and she likes the smell, but it reminds her too much of her dad, and that is a really fond memory, but it's not one that she would like me to smell of. She doesn't want to taint that memory with me smelling of it every day. This would make a lovely gift for a mature gentleman, especially someone that's successful. I think they'll really enjoy this. So again, if you like patchouli fragrances, you like a bit of spice in there, I think the labdanum plays a major role in this too. I think you could like this. Now I hope that hasn't been too vague for you. Have you tried Nisean? What do you think? Do you enjoy it? Do you agree with my review on it? If not, why? What could I have added to it? I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Now, I'd also like to give credit to PDM_UK for sending me this sample. Here is his Instagram handle, and I'll list him in the description below. So if you're in the UK and you're interested in a Parfums De Marly fragrance, then please feel free to hit him up. Marcus is a really helpful guy and would happily help you out if he can. If you're not following me on Instagram, here is my handle. Please go over there and give me a follow. Here is my wife's handle. She has some fantastic photography skills. I think it's insane. So go and give her a follow. Here is some of the work that she does. I'll just put some of the stuff on the screen so you can see what she's capable of doing. Don't forget to like the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you have, thank you very much. Much love. And one last thing. Keep smelling wonderful.